Alright, I got it going. So 1-0 for the Fancy Brothers. I don't know if that's the team name that they want. I'll go with King 94, Chungo. Here comes McMarcus. Although they said he was the orange one. But he slides one in. Ties it up at 1. Let me double check that. So Raph is currently carb loading before the Sega Powers. Oh, we almost put that in. Almost snuck in. Raph's carb loading right now, eating the pasta, getting ready for his series. Can he get in? And Chongo, I believe, scores in the background. I'm thinking it's a big bowl of tortellinis. Save with the UFO puck for the brothers. And the backhand by, I'm assuming, Chongo scores. They said they don't know which colors they are, so that doesn't help me too much. Almost snuck through the defense. That would be splitting the D for sure. So Chongo in there. Can we get a one-timer? Nope, he's just taking care of the D. There's the pass. Slides just wide of the post. Here comes Token. That's still only got a 2-0. Here is King. Deeks puts it in short side. I don't think I saw them take control of the goalie. And a breakaway. Penalty shot. It is McMarcus on the wing, trying to like camouflage himself as though the goalie's a T-Rex and can't see him if he's not moving. And it almost worked, just ran out of time. Is there a time limit on Super Nintendo? I guess the goalie got a piece of it, so it didn't count. Here comes again, one-timer, great save. Oh, Togatomo just sends that down, trying to keep possession. The goalie can't get it, but he can knock the player down. Marcus picks it up, loses it. No one wants that puck. Here is Token. Passes it over to McMarcus. Gets that one-timer, can't push the goalie in. Kale down. And they just sent down. It's a 4-1 here for the brothers. Chongo in, gets the backhand to go, gets clothesline, gets up. Marcus in, stops. I guess McHale, it must be the orange goalie because he did the McHale flop. Chongo is available, doesn't pass it to Chongo. Chongo gets knocked over. Now Chongo back on D, both coming back on D, flying back. Double teams him. Not sure the ref saw that. Back to McMarcus, he is way up. And he scores that dive, doesn't work. Token avoiding Chongo. And they're trailing by 3 here, with a bit more than a period to go. Here comes McHale. Deeks, good save by Token. It's up alone, good pass, and McHale just flops out. Not sure what you do there, just kind of take a step back and flip it over him. Oh, save. So the replay, it's a shortcut key. And the way it works is the video, it takes a keyframe every 2 seconds. So when you press the button, here comes Chongo, he's in alone, 4-goal lead. Oh, he trips over the goalie's feet. It searches back about 8 seconds to the nearest keyframe. And, oh, we might have an update on the colors. Yeah, Chongo's the yellow player. It makes a little video clip, and then it plays that video clip. So, it's kind of neat. I have like 10,000 little video clips on my hard drive now, which at some point I can just smush together into a giant highlight clip. I did one of those for the Professor Coke series. Actually, I'll try to find the URL, just post it there. If you haven't seen it, it's up on YouTube. Big check by Neely. The goalie kind of wasn't quick enough. Chongo in, gets him to go the wrong way. Just kind of throws that backhand in. And saved by McHale. Alright, 4-goal deficit, 4 minutes to go. Here is McMarcus, knocked over by the goalie. Picks it up. Chongo skates that, they've got it back. McMarcus has to throw it back to keep possession. Token McHale just terrorizing. Can't get that deke to go, not quite enough rotation. And the goalie's got it. Nope. 3 minutes, the clock is ticking away. Here they go. 2-0. Here's McMarcus in. So here in chat is the I get one? Down 3. 2.5 minutes to go. Token slides that in. All those names are the same length. It's down 2 now. Clawing their way back. Chongo picks it up off the face-off. Kill running almost like a drafting like an F1 car. And they deke out the goalie. That third. So actually I can't do the Gene tongue because if my tongue leaves my mouth, it just becomes white. So I cannot do the Gene Simmons tongue. Goalie trips him, now he's accosting him up the ice. Here's Token, can he get the one-timer? Nice. Back to within 2. Alright, Chongo, minute 45. It's just kind of, you just gotta keep hold of it. Loses it. Token gets it, dodges that check. McMarcus is way up there. Just, trying to draw them out. Always hit the goalie. Knocked over. You only got 1 minute to go. You better get in there. Here comes, Token Thomas saved. Lacrosse. Oh, hits the post. The goalie was diving for it. So I like put my hand there. My hand becomes white too. So. Still got 30 seconds to go. Can't get the deke. Big check. 20 seconds. Green's gotta go. I'll double team him. Just not enough time though. That's game 1. Game stats, so more shots for the Bruins and more attack zone, but less efficiency. They do, I don't even know, do they do team calling in this version? So, speaking of the replay automatically kicking off, Raph and I were talking last night about how it should be possible to get data out of RetroArch while the game is running. So, one of the ideas we had was get the speed of the puck. So if someone shoots the puck, you can say how fast it was. Get the Fox tracks on there. How fast the player's skating. You could put who currently has the puck. Heat maps of where they go, kind of like how Gretzky used to draw where the players went on the ice. But that's a feature I have to add to RetroArch because it doesn't currently exist. There's a little bit of stuff in there currently that could be used for that because they can detect achievements. There's like a RetroArch achievements plugin. So it's got to be a kind of similar idea. Oh, right. Teams have changed. There, Boston. Big save there by McHale. Rangers, what is going on? It's Pittsburgh. I don't know what I was doing. It's been a long weekend. Here's Chongo behind the net. Oh, the goalie! What is he doing? He's chasing him, try to check him, I guess. He knocked the net off for good measure. Here comes Marcus. Kale in, gets the deke to go. King Chong with a 2-goal lead. Chong gets it. He's away. Nope. Stopped. This is for Sega, so it it's not accurate for this. Oh, he almost broke through, Chongo. Here is Marcus. Token trying to knock them down. I don't think you're really going to do it. Nice one-timer attempt. Oh, almost dropped it in his own net. Chongo just sends it down. They got a 2-goal lead. Picked it up. One-timed it with the goalie. Here he is and scores. Nice play. Just how they drew it up. Coaxing the... Oh, they beat the flop. Coaxing McHale flop is mentally destroyed. McToke. So we got McToke and McHale and Chong. This is game 2. I am not keeping up. Period 1, we're tied up again. This one's a best of 3, the next one's a best of 21. That's why Raf had to carb load. It's gonna be a long night. Marcus slid in there, but didn't really have a move on the goalie. Kale sends it in. Who's gonna get that rebound? Token's got it. It's way down to McMarcus. Can they get another? Nope, not this time. Hale. Patiently coming out. Chongo runs interference, and they score. So these star ratings, these are calibrated for Sega. So don't. Oh, another one for King Chong. These star ratings are for Sega. We know who wasn't watching the stream on the weekend. And that is back within 1 for, I think, Token Soma stored that. And these stats things are made by Indio. So Indio is in the Super Nintendo tournament. I think he goes by Greasy D on the Twitch chat. So McMarcus gets away, and they get in there. Oh, big save. Chongo in, can't get the deke around McMarcus. McMarcus sends it all the way down. Rasso. If they get Gary Roberts on here, I've got the Gary Roberts picture. Yager just blasts that one in. And the line change? Make that nice column view back. Alright, Lemia, Chongo picks up one timer in. No, too close to the goalie. Here comes McMarcus. Token taking out Lemia, but Yager gets him. Oh, we got Lemia crushed. There's the dive, and too far. 5 now. Here comes Yager, tripped. Messier back the other way. Gets away from Lemia, but oh, they've still got it. Oh, the big dive by McHale to stop that. Giving him the U-Watt mate now. Oh, Yager just crushed. But he gets it back anyway. Out to Lemia. Oh, the goalie was off center, but... Check. Oh, they skate over it. Two-player. Oh, he hits the post. The goalie saves it behind the net. Flips it slowly to himself. Yager's got it for Chongo. Lemia out front. Oh, nice save by Token, but it squeezes in. That gives the brothers a 1-goal lead. 3 minutes to go. Yager's got it. So McHale, they've switched off somehow. I guess it's every face-off it switches. And McMarcus in, trying to get away from Lemia. Doesn't get a shot, but they've got it. It's still both of them there. Sends it over to Messier to Token. Lemia's away. It gets through everyone. Down to the goalie. Up to McMarcus. I need this. No, he's knocked over. Next player comes sailing in. Chongo with it. Holds it. And Yager with the goal. 7-5. Two-goal lead here for the brothers. Can McToke get it back? Need to get this puck. Get it off the stick of Yager. But now Chongo's in alone with Lemia. Holds up and scores. 8-5. Dan liking the lettuce. Here is Yager in. Knocked over. We're going to get a penalty shot. Penalty shot for Yager. 35 seconds to go. This is all wrapped up. And not the greatest, but you don't really need a goal here. Up 3. Marcus coming in. Yager chasing back. Oh, missed the net. 17 seconds. Yager. Oh, Lemia misses it. They send it down to Yager. Not enough time, though. But that is the game. I saw some notification. I don't know if they left the game. I'm not sure what happened there. These notifications are so small I can't see what's happening. Maybe they were dropping controllers to switch back. So, but that was, oh, that's both games. So that is series. Just give you Yager here. A little bit bigger. It's not big enough. That's as big as it goes. I don't know why. I see AJ typing in the chat. Raph was here. Halifax probably ready in like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes. Oh, we got Halifax here. I have a message now. I'm ready to join. So, Halifax, yeah, you were in the chat. Why I wasn't thinking. Yeah, let me give you a Google Meet URL. Halifax, eager to get on. Let's see, I don't know how to turn this off. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got Halifax. He's being blue screened away, so I'll have to fix that.
I'm here. How's the audio?
Sounds good.
Great.
In the chat, you find the audio is balanced, volume-wise.
Hey, what's going on there? I'm all messed up.
Yeah, I've got you're blue screened or gray screened or something. So I have to go in there and fix that. Yeah, you're being green screened, but very aggressively, because that was the setting I needed to use for Dan's setup. There we go.
Turn my phone down. Thanks, Raph. Achieve star status. I only do finals. It actually has much less to do with that than it does with actual time I can spare. That's funny. Anatar, what's up, buddy? What's up? So did they give you an idea of when they want to play?
Oh, let me see here. Oh, I see Chongo saying he's hosting again. Oh yeah, because they're gonna. Okay. Yeah, I think they're playing right now. So we're gonna join Chongo.
Sorry, did you say they already started playing?
They're gonna start playing.
Okay. Do you know who's what color and
I'll tell
you want to
them.
send me the password?
Yeah, here's the password.
I gotta make sure I load the game first.
Chongo's gonna be, I think, the green player, since he's the host.
Yeah.
And AJ and Raph, if you're there, let us know the colors you are. Failed to initialize.
Yeah, I see Raph saying he can't connect either.
Oh, something went wrong. They said try again.
I got failed to initialize too.
Okay, we might need to wait that 45 seconds for
Right.
the lobby to forget the old game and give us the new one. In the meantime, I can adjust your camera. Oh, why am I so zoomed in?
Try again.
Yep.
Are you in?
No, I'm gonna try again now. Dangler, you are correct. It is 7 games, and I don't see Chongo in the list. There he is. Okay, it's working for me now.
Great. Do we know who's home this game?
Oh, and who is home? Yeah, I'll ask.
So AJ joined as player 2, which I think means he's red or that orange, whatever it is. And someone can confirm if net player 4 is yellow. I think it is. I guess I'll find out here shortly. Okay, so Mikhail's in as 3.
So they're gonna be the home team, Chongo and Mikhail.
Okay. Which means that Raph will be 4 when he joins. I believe. Dangler says player 4 is yellow. That's what I thought. And then player 3 is kind of like that. I don't know what it is. Is it red and orange? Or is it like a dark?
I call it dark red and an orange just for clarity, just to keep them different. Or we go with maroon, perhaps.
Yeah, it's more like a maroon. Django's password is.
That is correct.
That's a good one.
Sorry, what were the colors that you got?
Okay.
I'll make sure.
So I think Chongo should be green, AJ should be orange. Mikhail should be like that maroonish dark red. I don't know what color it is, but
I just call it red.
Raph should be yellow.
Yeah, like with red and orange.
So I'm not sure what they're waiting for. King Raft has joined as player 4. Great. 14 viewers. Massive. And sorry, you said that Chongo's team is home?
Yeah.
And did I hear you call them the Chongo King?
King Chong.
Oh, I thought you were
King
like
Chong versus Godzilla.
like the Tiger King.
Chong, okay, no.
I was going to ask which one's Carol Baskin. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like an orange. Call it orange, and then the one's red.
Alright, so I guess Chongo Green.
Okay. So we are in. This is actually going to be game 2. Did you already update? You did. Look at that. You're already
Yeah.
on it. Nice.
I'm missing the
So,
teams
Raph,
though.
say that again.
I'm missing the teams though.
I'm missing the
So
teams.
the Rangers.
Yes, so these two teams already played already in the winners bracket, and the team that's playing is Pittsburgh right now. That's King Raph and AJ. They won that series 2-1, and so now here we are in the finals in a best of 7, and Raph and AJ get that 1-0 lead because of that. So it's just one series, play to 7, and they start with a 1-0 lead. And so that is AJ there, the red star, the orange star on Pittsburgh. Raph is the yellow star. And then on the Rangers, you've got Chongo, who's the green star, and Mikhail, who is the red star. And we are underway here in the first period. No score yet. But last time these two teams played, AJ and Raph won a couple of games, and they won by a lot, 7-3, and I believe in 10-3. So, but we'll see what happens here in the finals here for this King of 94 2 versus 2 championship. So that is Raph with it. Trying to move around, gets knocked down there, and now Chongo, nice stutter step. He's able to break away. Oh, and a nice little save there by AJ. He read that perfectly. Tried to keep in front of it there, and now he picks it up and dumps it down the ice. Chongo just shoots it down, picked up by the goalie. Raph has it, lead pass. Tried to get it to himself there, but missed it and went all the way in behind the net. So Mikhail puts it down, knocks down his man, picks it up, and scores on the backhander. Nice little play, a long pass to himself, and tucks it in the corner. Mark Messier with the goal, 1-0 here for King Chongo, or the Chongo King, depending on what you want to call it. So, and this is AJ. AJ and Raph, they call themselves the Sega Powers. So I'm not sure which one is going to be Randy Macho Man and which one's Hulk Hogan, but that's what
They are both Macho Man.
they're both Macho Man. All right. AJ trying to spin around in the corner, gets knocked down by Chongo. Chongo sees the lead pass up to Mikhail, breakaway, and a nice save there by AJ as he picks it up with Lemieux now. Lemieux giving it over to Yager. He gets knocked down. Chongo going to pick it up with Messier. Lead pass, but that gets cut off, and the period runs out 1-0 for the Chongo King. King Chongo. Let's see here. Chimmy Chongo is what Dan wants to call him. So. And then Truffo, that's Schmidt, says Chongawamba. So it's got some good names going on here. They said that I'm ahead of the stream here. Smaz.
Yeah, I tried to fix it by doing the drop and join.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that fixes it. Let us know in the chat if it does, or if it's not, he'll keep an eye on it. That's Raph. Raph is with it. Oh, there's a wide open net there, and he scores. Oh, that was a little bit of a miscue by the goalie there as he tried to do his patented dive, but he went too far over and gave up too much room. And Raph with the easy goal there to tie it up at 1. Face off 1. Raph picks it up now with Yager. Raph right in, and good save there by Mikhail as he's back down the other way. Mikhail waiting for his partner. His partner goes right to the net, and they lose it. Now Pittsburgh has it. That's Raph. Raph across to AJ. AJ out at the blue line, trying to figure out what to do with it. Still has it. Waiting, and he gets knocked down there by Chongo. Rangers pick it back up. Now it's back in the middle zone. Here's AJ. Stops in the corner. Comes back out. Gives it to Raph. Raph shot. Easy save there by Chongo. Chongo now he's a break. He's right in, and we are going to get a penalty shot. Uh-oh. A penalty shot, and it is going to be Chongo, and we'll see who's in goal. Probably AJ. It is. Here is Chongo making his way in, spinning. Nice goal there as he went forehand, backhand, forehand, put it in. 2-1 Rangers halfway through the second, and a little Fenty action there at the end, knocking the net off. Rangers win the face-off. Here's Chongo right in again. Nice save there by AJ. Gives it up to Raph. Raph puts it down. Floater pass. And AJ couldn't pick it up, but Raph gets it back out in front, and he tried to go backhand. Nice play there, but Mikhail read it as well. Another one-timer there, and that one's wide of the net. Here's the Rangers coming back the other way. That's Mikhail with it. Mikhail stopping, trying to make his way in, and he gets double crunched there by the Pittsburgh Penguins. AJ spinning, trying to cut his way in. He's tied up a little bit. There's no room. He takes a shot. He gets it back. Gets it back again, and he still has it. Oh, and a nice little try there, McHale again. Another nice save. They are trying to catch McHale off guard, but the last couple plays there, he's on his game right now. 2-1 Rangers with just under a minute here in the second period. McHale in, and good save there by Raph. Puts it up to AJ. AJ has it with Mario. Tried to feed the pass across, but Raph was too far in. Now Raph has it. He's out at the blue line. Stopping, gets knocked down, gets back up again. And the Rangers pick it up. There's Chongo circling. Chongo trying to make his way through. Here's McHale, and he scores! Nice one on the forehand as he popped it in with 4 seconds left to make it 3-1 here in game number 2. Any relation to Kevin McHale? Could be. I assume that's Kevin McHale of the Boston Celtics, or is it Kevin McHale that works with you? Period 3 underway here, and Pittsburgh wins the faceoff. AJ picks it up with Mario. AJ coming in on the line, circling around and gets knocked down from behind. Now it's a 2-on-0 break. McHale in all by himself, and he scores on AJ to make it 4-1. And they are starting to build lots of momentum now with a 3-goal lead. AJ gives that one-timer over to Raph, and that was a nice save there by McHale. McHale back the other way. Circling around, going for the forehand, and that was read nicely by AJ as they make the save there. Keep it 4-1 game. Icing against Pittsburgh, and we're going to come all the way down into the end. Pittsburgh's end. Still, I guess I'm still drifting behind here, so I don't know if there's anything you can do, AJ, or sorry, Smaz, but see what you can do. Oh, nice save there by Angry Jay with Barrasso. Now the puck is floating around there. McHale has it, and there's a penalty shot coming up. Oh, geez, I didn't realize that he had got in there. Wow. McHale in, stops, looks, oh no, and he did the old pass shot as AJ did not see that one coming. 5-1 with 3:20 here left, and you have to think that they're in full control right now. The Chongo Kings. Here's AJ. AJ tried to get something going there, but got knocked down, and just gets put down the ice, and Pittsburgh is going to try again. Here's Raph. Raph in with it. Raph, nice little backhander there, and he makes it 5-2. 2:30 to go. Not over yet, but 3 goals. We'll see if they can pull off the comeback here in the third. Little bit of a pause there. I guess the Smaz joined the game, so hopefully it's working now. Here's McHale right in, and a nice save there. That was by the auto goalie, so keeps it at 5-2. Here's Raph. Raph across to AJ. AJ gets knocked down. Chongo picks it up, and he gets hit down from behind by Raph, and Pittsburgh is now back. Oh, and a nice pass there by AJ, but it got cut off. McHale in. Oh! AJ read it right, but it was the timing of it. He did the 2-pad stack, but as he was coming back up, McHale managed to tuck it in there. Perfect timing to make it 6-2. Just over a minute and a half left here in the game, and you have to think that they're going to take game 2 here. Up by 4 goals, just over a minute to go. Raph puts it up to AJ. AJ has it. Tried to get the one-timer across, and he gets knocked down in front. 45 seconds left to go. Maybe one more goal here and here at the end. No, nice save there by AJ. 30 seconds. And, oh, AJ was kind of all over the place, but he still made the save, but not that time. 7-2, 13 seconds to go, and this is all she wrote for this game here, so. Trefo says we're 5 seconds behind. Dangler says we're way behind now. Anatar is just saying he's going to mute it for now.
I'll rejoin the game. That'll make it better.
All right, so there you go. Smaz is going to rejoin the game here, and okay, how did that happen? I think maybe I need to rejoin.
No, you're fine.
No,
That's
but it
right.
just it said the score was 7-2, and then it changed to 8-5. How did that happen?
Oh, I don't know. What was the score? I have no idea.
I had 7-2 on my screen. Did people not have that?
8-5 sounds like one of the other games we watched.
That's what I thought too. So why did it say that? That
Might have
was
been
weird.
in a buffer.
Okay, well, I just left, and then I decided to rejoin, so. Okay. There we go. Oh, Dangler says they must have loaded a state by accident. Okay, yeah, that's probably what happened. That makes sense.
Okay, so they're making save states. Oh, but that would mean that they lost the save state for that game.
Right. You know, they probably meant to save the state and then loaded the state instead. So. Dangler's on it. He figured it out. Well, now the series is tied at 1 apiece. So Chongo King made their presence known that game against the Sega Powers and won 7-2. Another Pittsburgh Ranger matchup. So again, we're going to see. So Pittsburgh is at home now. So is right. Okay, so
Is it the same teams or is
Chongo.
it different?
Yeah, no, they're the same teams.
Okay.
So that's Chongo's the green player. So there's McHale right in. Nice goal, 1-0 for the Rangers. As McHale scores to get himself first on the board here, 29 seconds into the first period. Dangler says he's done that a few times. I assume he's talking about the save states. And Pittsburgh comes right back. That's Raff who gets it to tie it up. We haven't even played a minute yet. We are tied at 1 here in game number 3. Snipe, says Anatar. Here's Raff again. Nice stop there. Nice backhander as well. And it's 2-1 now as Mario gets that one. And could be a lot of goals again this game. So 2-1 already. Raff has already matched their goal total from last game. AJ stops. Is he going to pass it up? He does. Now Raff has it. Raff in behind the net. Comes around the left side. Stops again, trying to make his way in, and couldn't get through both defenders there. The Rangers come back. McHale has it. McHale, nice save there by AJ. And now Raff has a breakaway, and he scores to make it 3-1. Both players were trying to chase him down, and they didn't get to him in time, and didn't get to the change the goalie in time. So Raff put it in easily there, 3-1 for the Sega Powers here, playing Super Nintendo. Chongo gets one back to make it 3-2. And lots of goals so far. 5 goals here in just the first couple of minutes in the first period. Here's Raff. Trying to get away. Nice pass back to AJ, who's at the red line. Cuts right in. AJ still trying to find someone. Waiting, and he gets knocked down there. And we are going to get a face-off because the goalie a little bit too far out holding on to the puck. Face-off won by the Rangers, and Chongo has it. Chongo goes right to the net. Nice play by McHale to knock out the defender, but couldn't get it past the post there, as it's still 3-2. AJ back. Tried to get that pass across. That one didn't go through. Sailed across to the boards. Rangers back the other way. Here's McHale. Tried the slap shot there, but lost control of it, and now the Pittsburgh Penguins have it. Nice pass to AJ, spin move, and McHale saw that one easily and kept it out. Still 3-2 for the Penguins, just under a minute now left in the first period. Hey, nice play there by AJ. He came out with Barrasso and knocked him down, but decides to hang on for the whistle here. 41 seconds to go here in the first period. There's the Rangers. Nice pass to McHale there, and he gets knocked from behind before he get the shot off. Now Pittsburgh has a break. 2-0, and I thought perhaps the one-timer was coming, but it didn't. But we're going to get a penalty shot anyway. So here's Raff versus Chongo. Comes in. He's going to stop. No, he decided to cut right to it, and Chongo came out and challenged him, and managed to keep that one out. So Rangers, perhaps one more chance. Oh, perhaps AJ will get the chance. And didn't quite get it there. 3-2 for Pittsburgh. And that is the Sega Powers that are leading here in game number 3. DC Icon, I got that right this time. He says, I haven't done 2 and 2 years. Are all the players rated the same? And is it just preference of righty or lefty? Yeah, it's all the same ratings as the original game. And Dangler says, I'm behind again by about 7 minutes. Schmidt says, in Gens, it's the same. SNES has the normal rating. Okay, so he's explaining it there. And then DC Icon says, no Estetikanen. I guess not. So they decided to go with Gartner and Messier is usually what the combination is. So. Still 3-2 here in the second period. AJ comes right in. Nice save there by McHale as Richter makes the play. Tried to pass it up to himself, but it got the defenseman and came back towards the net again. Penguins have it. AJ with it. In behind the net. AJ, there it is for him. Oh, he saw the play and it hit the post. But the net was wide open there. If he was just up a little bit more, that would have made it 4-2. He's got another chance, Bo. Gives it to Raff. Raff gets knocked down, but gets back up quickly. Here's AJ again. There it is, and he scores to make it 4-2. I think McHale thought he was going to go backhand, but AJ waited him out just a little bit until he gave him that room and scored. Nice play there by AJ. 4-2 for the Sega Powers. And let me know if I'm still 6 minutes ahead or 5 minutes behind the audio. Penalty shot coming up here for the Rangers. And that's Chongo that's going to be taking it and facing off against AJ. Chongo spinning around the blue line, waiting. And he tried to go backhand. Nice save there by Barrasso. And keeps it to a 4-2 game here. Raff with it now. Puts it up to AJ. Nice one-timer there. AJ tried to go far corner, but Chongo was there perfectly. AJ gets it back again, and the dive play by McHale to keep it out. Another play again. Nice save there as he get the two-pad stack on AJ again. And tried another dive there. It didn't quite work. He didn't get the puck. AJ's all by himself to Raff, and another save by McHale. Still 4-2. Some goaltending clinic happening right now. Rangers with Chongo. He puts it up to his brother, and he was tied up, and now Pittsburgh has it. AJ in, and nice goal there. He waited out McHale, who went down a little early, and cut across the crease there to make it 5-2 here. 24 seconds left to go in the second period. Both Pittsburgh players got knocked down, but back up quickly as... Oh, and geez, the shot there by McHale. He had the lane, he had the net, but went over top of the net. So Tikkanen missed his chance, and it's still 5-2 in the third period. Okay, so Sma says the sync should be consistent now. Hopefully it, Dangler says, yeah, it seems good now. And Schmidt's saying that Pitt has had the puck the whole game. Yeah, they've had it for quite a bit of it, that's for sure. Here's McHale, right in, gets knocked down from behind. Raff back the other way, stops, puts it up to AJ. AJ in behind the net, where he always likes to find, gets it back to Raff. Raff is at the blue line, tries to work his way in there. Nice hit by Chongo. Chongo in. Is he going to go in by himself? And he does, and he tucks it in past Barrasso. Tikkanen gets the goal. 5-3 now. They cut the lead. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third period, and Chongo brothers are needing a couple more goals here. They want to at least force overtime. So Chongo loses it there. AJ's got it now. AJ back. AJ spins away from McHale. Spins away from him again, pass to Raff, and the one-timer hit the defenseman there. Raff sent it again. He just shot it over top of the net, too. Geez, nobody can get it in those empty nets today. So, wow. Here's Raff up to AJ. AJ stops. Is he going to pass it? No, he tried the backhand floater there, and but McHale had read it, came out and dived to get the face-off. 2:33 here to go in the third period. Rangers down by 2. Raph in the corner picks it up. Nice pass back to AJ, and a good play there by McHale, too, to come out and knock him down. Rangers back. They still have it, and they get knocked down again. There's kind of a battle for it there, and Barrasso comes out to pick it up. Here's AJ. AJ with it. Stops. Cuts in. He's going to cut right to the net. He circles back, puts it over to Raph. I think the pass is coming. No, Raph's going to take it in himself. And a nice save again there by McHale. McHale stops for between both of them. Couldn't get by Raph there at the end, though. Just 1:10 to go here. Not much time left here for the Rangers. If they need to mount a comeback, they got to do it now. But Raph picks off that pass. Raph right in. He scores to make it 6-3. He gets the hat trick, and that could just about do it here for game 3. Up by 3 goals, 51 seconds to go for the Sega Powers, and they have got a commanding lead now. There's AJ. He's just going to skate it out, kill a bit of time. That is going to do it for game 3. AJ knows it too. He's not even going to really try for anything. He's just going to skate out the blue line, wait the game out. There's really not much left. And one timer across, perhaps a little insult to injury to say, hey, you guys put the boots to us last game, and we're going to put a little bit of stuff on this game. So 7-3 for Raph and AJ in that one, and they have a 2-1 series lead now. Okay, so the King of 94 championship. This is for King of Dangler saying this is for the King of 94 champion versus 3. I'm not sure what Dangler what you meant.
We got 4 crowns against 3.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay, I got you. 4 titles versus 3 titles. Yes, I understand now. And
what is the series at? Is it 2-1 now?
The Angler says, "Update the wins column, please." Oh yeah, jeez, that was 1-0 that game. What's going on? Get that 2.
Is it? Have I got it right? 2 for AJ.
Well, it takes a while for me to update on mine, but should be 2 AJ, Raph, and then 1 for Django and Miguel.
They're doing the same matchup again. I don't know if they're switching teams or not.
Oh, sweet. We got 85 viewers now, so we destroyed what happened yesterday. Nice.
Seems unlikely.
So it looks like they're going to stick with Rangers Pittsburgh for this entire series. They haven't opted to change anything, and that's probably a good thing. That way you're not getting confused early on. So so it looks like I said, the Rangers are going to be Chongo and McHale, and I'm going to guess that they're probably not going to change for this entire series. Pittsburgh, it looks like AJ and Raph are going to stick with them throughout as well. So if you're watching, if you know much about Super Nintendo, that you know that Pittsburgh is pretty much one of the best teams, and then the top 2 guys in there are pretty good as well. And it seems like a lot of people like to use the Rangers for this 2-on-2 competition with Messier and Gartner as well. So I'm guessing probably the checking helps with that. Rangers got a 1-0 lead early on here in game number 4. They started off early on last game, and now they got the lead here this game. So Raph tried to make his way in there, and now it's going to be a 2-on-1. McHale trying to plow his way through as Chongo comes in behind, but Raph is able to make the save there with Barrasso and keep it a 1-0 game. Now he has it again. He cuts the backhander, and there it goes. The backhand floater as he gets it by Richter, ties the game at 1 here. Yamir Yager, an assist to Tom Barrasso on that play. 2:40 to go here in the first period. And Chongo has it now. Chongo cutting in the net. Nice goal there. He tucked it in the sided corner. Got it by Angry Jay to make it 2-1. And now they're just trying to flatten each other there in front of the net. 2:32. Here's McHale. He's in on a breakaway again. Oh, he tried to go backhand there, but AJ came right out of the crease to stop that. Nice play there. AJ has it. Waits with it. Goes behind the net with Mario. Gets cut down there by McHale, but he didn't knock him down. But that's okay because the Rangers pick it back up. Raph had a chance there on a breakaway. Got a nice save there by the Rangers, and Raph has it back again. Loses it to McHale. 2-on-1 now. Chongo trying to knock some guys down if he can. There he does it, and there's the screen goal. Makes it 3-1. That's kind of like their move there. They have the lead guy going in, trying to take out the D-man, and the other guy coming in right behind to see if he can get that goal. There's a nice one-timer play there by the two of them, but nice save there by Barrasso as well. Keep it a 3-1 game. Here's Chongo. Chongo tries to put it up. AJ intercepted that pass and ended up dubbing it back down the ice. 30 seconds to go here in the first. There's a chance out in front. Nice save there again by the Rangers to keep it 3-1. McHale, he's got a breakaway right in, and AJ keeps that one out. As we are going to wind down here the first period, 3-1 for the New York Rangers. That's the Chongo Kings leading the Sega Powers here in game number 4. Oh, Schmidt, that's awesome. He said he was at the game when Mario scored 5 goals against the Rangers and the fans gave him a standing ovation. Wow, that would have been pretty cool. What year was that? If you tell me what year that was, because I'd love to know. Nice teamwork. It says mucking up. That's their game. That was back in '93. Cool. And then Schmidt says, whoa, after the whistle chippiness. Yeah, they're all kind of smashing each other out there. Well, that would have been awesome to see, Schmidt. That would have been pretty cool. Never forget that game. Second period, just a minute in here, and it's still 3-1 Rangers as the Chongo Kings are looking to tie the series. They're down by 1 in this series, and a win here will lock it at 2 if they can hold on to this game. So here's McHale. McHale tries to make his way in. I saved there by Raph. Raph waiting for a second, trying to get it out to AJ, but he held on too long, and we're going to get a face-off. Face-off won by Pittsburgh, but it was Chongo that went in the corner and got it first. So here is Raph. Raph, nice little move there to get away from McHale. Tries to cut in. Chongo is just waiting for him there and knocks him down. AJ's got it back now. AJ's in on a break. He gets squeezed out by the 2 Ranger players. Raph gets it and he picks up the puck, puts it in to make it 3-2. And now they are only down by 1 goal here. 2:24 remaining in the second period of game number 4. Chongo wins the face-off there. He's got it, and I thought that was going in, but AJ came across, made the nice save there. Rangers get it back. Here's a 2-on-none. Here's McHale right in, and does he have it? Oh, it looked like it was about to go in there. It's going to be a penalty shot. So maybe he'll get to what he almost had there. Here's McHale. Stops, and he gets it forehand. That was the one that we thought he was going to get just before that. Little Fenty action there as he knocks the net off 4-2, and he skates away with it. Skates away from the net after that goal. Raph with it now with Yager. Raph going along the left side, circling, and he gets knocked down. Now Chongo with it. Chongo spins back. He's trying to cut in. Couldn't get it past Barrasso there, and the Pittsburgh is back the other way, but McHale steals it. McHale in on a breakaway, scores. Goes forehand, and I think we're calling a timeout. No, we're going to change lines here. I'm guessing that Francis is going in because I can't imagine who else would you want to put in. Oh, they're going with Stevens. Okay. 5-2. I don't know if this will make a difference or not, but we'll see. We'll see if having Kevin Stevens in the lineup is going to be what the Penguins need to get back into this game. Chongo has it now. He's got a breakaway. Oh, and a nice save there again by AJ. Keep it 5-2. AJ to Raph. Maybe they can get one more before the end of the period here. 30 seconds to go. Or maybe the Rangers are going to get one near the end of the period. Raph has it now. Just over 10 seconds left. Waiting for AJ, the pass there, and he gets knocked down. 5-2 here, heading into the third period. EC Icon 5148 says, I forgot how much fun 2v2 is. I got to get back into it. Anatar says he's deadly on those breakaways. I'm assuming he's talking about McHale on that one. And Schmidt is boo, so he wants the Sega Powers to win. He's probably not going to like that one. 6 seconds into the third period, and it is 6-2 right off the draw. So, well, there you go. Pretty quick goal. Seconds in. There's the dive, and Raph couldn't get it. His Richter comes all the way out, trying to get an assist on there and a one-timer maybe after the whistle. Uh-oh, Mario is out for the period, so we're going to be seeing a change here. No, they opted not for the change, so Francis is just going to go in, and maybe they're thinking, well, you know what, we're down by 4. This game could be just about over here, but we'll see. Tried for the forehand there. Raf's got it back again. Raf stops. He still spins away from both players, cuts it right in. What a goal that was! As he took on both defenders and the goalie and did it all by himself. 6-3. Wow, throw that on the highlight reel. That was a beauty. AJ wins the faceoff. Maybe this is a little bit of momentum that they need. If they can get another one quick, you just never know. AJ with it, and good play there by Richter as he came out and kind of did the goalie smash there to knock the puck away. AJ's got it again. One timer coming on. Nice save there by Mikhail as he came right across, flips it right out to get it out of the zone and just kind of give themselves a little bit of relief from some pressure that's happening right now by the Penguins, and they make it 6-4. Raf ran a little bit of interference. AJ saw it and tucked it in the corner. 6-4. Nice play there by the Penguins. Here's Chongo. Nice spin away there. Nice spin mode. He's still got it. Chongo right in, and he gets the goal back as it's 7-4. Chongo does it all by himself. 2:32 here to go in the third period, and they restore that 3-goal lead that they held that only lasted a short time. So Rangers pick it up. Pass coming up. No, Mikhail's going to take it himself. He's coming in with it. Waiting around, and Chongo's trying to clear the way for him, and he went in, but a nice save there by the Penguins to keep it 7-4. AJ with it now. Shot there, and that was saved by Richter. 1:30 to go here. 3 down by 3, and now down by 4. And that probably is going to do it here in game number 4. Looking to tie this series here as the Chongo Kings have taken a commanding lead here in game number 4. Raf gets rocked along the boards. Here's Mikhail. He gets rocked from behind by AJ. AJ picking it up with just under a minute left here. Maybe they're just trying to get one more goal for some pride or something, but by any other means, this game is all but over. They're just playing it out at this point. Pass coming across there, perhaps. No, nice little backhand try, and Mikhail was able to save that. Time ticking away here, and that is it for game number 4 as Chongo and Mikhail win that one. Skill says, I'm in for a 2v2 league, and Anatar just notes that it's a best of 3. That's right. We're down to 3 games now to decide this series. Dangler, 2v2 league would be impossible to get games in trying to coordinate 4 guys. And then Coke says the Freebird rule, teams of 4. Yeah, Coke, I think what you probably could do is if you could get maybe like 16 players and then just draft teams of 4. And then whatever 2 guys are available, they just set up the schedule and play somehow. And if there's 4 guys, then you can probably get multiple games going. So Skill says I play 10 different guys a night. Wow, that's commitment. And Anatar says we don't need to know what you do with those players. All right, game number 5. Smaz, have you been keeping track of how many goals each player scored?
I have not, but if they upload the save states, we'll know eventually when I eventually get the site working with all the individual player stats.
Tallying or something.
I don't know.
He says, trivia question. My classmate once slept with a hockey player with really bad acne after the bar. Later, we came out to find it was...
This would be in Halifax?
I don't know.
Palace?
The Palace. I remember the Palace. I don't even know if it's still around.
It's gone. I mean, I assume the building's still there, but it's not a thing anymore.
The Palachi, we called it back in the day. Pittsburgh on the board first as the Sega Powers start off this game with a 1-0 lead here just early in the first period. And they are trying for more here. Angry Jays got the breakaway, scores to make it 2-0 now. We've been kind of going back and forth, and so far the home team has won every game so far, and it's kind of feeling that maybe that's going to happen again. And if that is the case, that's good news for the Sega Powers because they got home games for 5 and, if necessary, 7. But right now, they're starting to run away with it. Mario Lemieux there's got his hat trick goal, 1.5 minutes here into the first period. It is 3-0. Raf with it, with Yager. Raf coming in, right in the breakaway, and tried to go forehand. Nice save there by McHale. So he cut across. McHale's got it back and couldn't make it through the wall of pens. AJ picks it up in the middle zone. He's got it. Tried to cut towards the net, knocked down by Chongo. Chongo has it back now. He's waiting for his brother, and his brother's trying to clear him a path, but he lost it. Now AJ's got a break. Forehander back, and he goes forehand to make it 4-0 here. And we are getting a timeout or an edit lines or whatever you want to call it. Somebody's coming out. Who's getting the boot? Looks like Gartner's gone. Tikana is in. Timeout Rangers. Tanguay, McKinnon. I was going to say Jean-Sebastien Giguère. Is that, or did somebody already get it? Because that would have been right around our age. 4-0 here in the first period, and the Penguins have full control of this game right now, and it is going to be a long way back for the Chongo Kings to see if they can make a game with this. And maybe it's going to be Chongo that starts it. Nice save there by AJ to keep it 4-0. Another play and a nice one-timer as he puts it across. McHale tucks it in 4-1, and perhaps that's the goal that they needed to build some momentum here. Face-off won by the Penguins. Raf has it. Tried to pass across, but intercepted by the Ranger defenseman. Shot all the way down the ice, and Pittsburgh's going to try again. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Can they get it? Maybe one more chance for the Rangers. 6 seconds left to go, and he scores. Tucks it in with 3 seconds left. It is now 4-2, and they have cut that 4-0 deficit in half, just like that. Something that they needed heading into the second period, so perhaps they have a little bit of momentum now in period number 2. Just going through the chat here, Bob Kadelski says Kenny Johnson, Patrick Kane, McKinnon, Drouin, and then he played for the Avalanche. Okay, so Tanguay. It had to be Tanguay, yeah. Oh, so there we go. Got the answer already. That's brutal that his defining characteristic is that she didn't even know his name. Chirp Bob Kadelski. Nice. Let's wait now. 4-2. And a giveaway there as the Rangers capitalized. Tikkanen gets the goal. 4-3 now. At once we thought this game was going to be a blowout, and now we actually have a game. Penguins with it. Rangers, or sorry, with Raf. He picks it up. Raf tries to tuck it in the forehand. Kel wouldn't let that one go in. Here's Angry Jay. Going around the defenseman there. He stops. He's waiting. And looks like Raf is just trying to clear a path right now. AJ still has it. And good play there by McHale. He came out with the goalie to knock it, but Raf has it, or sorry, AJ has it back. AJ cuts in, tried to get a pass across, and now we have a breakaway. Oh, good play there by Raf as he got him just before the blue line, just before that penalty shot. There we go, 5-3. Pittsburgh gets it there. And if you'll notice why that beep doesn't happen in Super Nintendo, even though he was on a breakaway, you can actually pass it over the line to the other player, and it doesn't. The beep doesn't happen. That's kind of a glitch, I guess you could say, in the game. Rangers get it right back though, 5-4 here in the second, just under 2 minutes to go, as they are hoping to tie it now if they can. Chongo with it. He gets knocked down. McHale. And he gets knocked down as well. Angry Jay in there to pick up the loose puck. AJ kind of moving around. Tried the long pass down to Raf, but that was cut off. But the Penguins get it back again. Chongo, he steals it. Chongo tried to cut in and loses it. Now AJ with it. AJ Was going to try and cut out in front. Good play by McHale there to knock him down. Here's a breakaway, and there's a goal. It is now 5-5. So that 4-0 lead and then that 5-3 lead has now been erased. This is quite the comeback we are seeing here in game number 5 as the Rangers are looking for more there. Trying to go again, and that one just hit the post there. That almost made it 6-5. Good break there for the Penguins, as it is still a tied game here in the second period. 24 seconds left. Quick shot there by Chongo. Was hoping that maybe that he could squeeze it in the corner, but saved by Barrasso. 8 seconds left here. AJ, perhaps one more chance. Oh, he took the shot there, waited him out, but I don't think there was enough time from the time he shot it to get it in anyway. So 5-5 heading into the third period. Makes wear Paul Stanley's concert shirt. That's what Dan says. Anatar says he might have led the tournament in one-timer goals that one game, that 9-8 game. Okay, so they're talking about a game he had before. Treffo says, can we just go to game 7? Well, we could end up going there. AJ is confused when he can't do the EA special. Yeah. It's too bad you couldn't do that in this game, but it's probably very rare if you do actually get it to work. So, Dangler says King and Chongo are never out of it. That is true. These all guys seem like pretty good players, says Bob Kidelsky. Bobby K. 5-5, still here in the third period. 3 minutes to go. As the Rangers have it now, trying to get that 6th goal and maybe take the lead for the first time in this game, if they can. One-timer shot into the corner there, and Raf couldn't pick it up. AJ has it, goes back into his own end zone, and makes his way back down again. AJ, hovering along the left side, goes back to the blue line, trying to decide what he's going to do. Nice one-timer there, and save there by McHale. So he was centered perfectly on that one-timer. 1:44 here to go. Here is McHale. He's kind of in a semi-break. The backhander scores. It makes it 6-5. With 1:35 to go, they have taken the lead here in game number 5. Now let's see if the Penguins can tie it up. They are down for the first time in this game. 1:20 here to go in the third period. A little bit of a Fenty there as the play is knocked off. 1:13 left here in the third period. Down by 1. Penguins have it. Raff shoots it down the ice. And they go and get it, and it's kind of trickling there. The Rangers pick it up. 55 seconds left. Here's Chongo trying to put it away, but he can't. AJ has it now. 44 seconds left. Are they going to be able to tie it? AJ comes it around, stops, waits. Oh, and he hit the post. AJ has it again. Scores! 30 seconds to go. 27 seconds left, and AJ makes it 6-6. Wow. We may be headed to overtime, but this game is not over yet. AJ has it. 19 seconds left. He's trying to win it. He wants to win it now. 10 seconds left. He gets knocked down. 4 seconds. One more chance, and the period expires. We are headed to overtime here in game number 5. Dan says crazy, folks. That is pretty amazing right now. Schmidt says if the Rangers win, they will win it in 6. We're going to find out here shortly who is going to take this. Game number 5. Here is Raph. Puts it over to AJ. AJ stops in the corner. Is he going to get the winner? AJ gets crunched along the boards here. Who's going to pick it up? Raph goes back to pick it up. Raph, now he's coming back in. There's a 2-on-1. He's going to break away. Oh, saved by McHale there. AJ picks it up. AJ, he had the pass. He couldn't get it off in time. Now the Rangers have a breakaway. Here's McHale. He's in. And a nice save by AJ. Oh, no, he scores. How did that one go in? We're going to have to see the replay. He made the save. The puck still had some momentum, and it squeaked in. 3:59, just a minute to go, or a minute over here in the overtime period. And I'm just watching the replay right now. My feed is a little bit behind, so I want to just see what happened there with that play. Okay, so I missed it, but oh, man, that was oh, there it is. Yeah, oh, geez, yeah, it just kind of squeaked in somehow. It must have hit. It looked like he maybe made the save, and then it bumped off a player and went in. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's 7-6 victory for the Rangers, and they now lead the series 3-2. Dank says, Trickler for the win. Anatar says, I am sports entertained. Dank says, free hockey, baby. And then, yeah, Bob Kadelski says, office skate. That's what I'm thinking, too, that it must have hit the goalie save and hit off a player and went in. Mikhail, 2 huge defensive plays in that overtime is what Anatar is saying. NWO, leg can bite my stuff, says Raph. I guess there's a little bit of lag going on. And Bob K says, love that Messier clip. So that must have been something that Smoz threw up on the screen. Dank says, try closing down Twitch, save that precious bandwidth. We are now in game number 6, and the Rangers got a first goal right off the bat here in game number 6. And Schmidt is saying that, hey, he thinks that if the Rangers win the last game, they are going to win this game. We will see. You never know. You can never count out the Sega Powers. They have 2 excellent players, and we'll see how this turns out. 3-2 series lead for the Rangers, though. Oh, and a nice backhand goal there by Mikhail. He waited him out. 2-0 here early on in the first period. So we're kind of seeing a bit of a reversal from last game, where the Rangers now are storming out to the lead. Here is Raph. Raph tries to go backhander. And it's a good save there by Richter. He holds on. He holds on for the whistle. 4:02 to go. Raph, shut down your Rocket League, says Schmidt. And then Anatar says Rocket Raccoon. Here are the Rangers, and what? Oh, there's a penalty shot coming up. I was trying to figure out why there were 3 players out on the ice. So we have a penalty here. Mikhail is going to take it. It's against Raph. And Raph is kind of, nice play there by Raph. He did a couple of kick saves and then decided to come right out and challenge him and didn't give Mikhail any room there. So still 2-0. Here is AJ. AJ's got the break. And I think he should be getting a penalty shot here. But still, that's Mario out. That is strange. I heard the beep there. He got knocked out of the game, but there was no penalty shot. So, well, there you go. Maybe someone in the chat can explain that one to me, because I thought that would have been a penalty shot for sure. So here is Raph. Raph with it. He's got it with Francis. Francis over, and that is AJ's got it with Yager. Raph trying to run some interference in front of the net if he can. AJ still has it. Raph still trying to knock some guys down. Chance there again for AJ. Another chance. Another nice one-timer there. He gets it across, and Raph puts it in to make it 2-1 here. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. We need Halifax to turn into Anchorman. Well, he will read anything. Well, I read that. Kadelski says, ouch, Mario. And then Dank says, go mess yourself. 1 minute to go here in the first period, and when you have a 2-on-none here, it was a 2-on-1. AJ was hanging out the other end. Nice play there by AJ to stop that. Raph with it. Trying to get away from Mikhail. He does. Mikhail still chasing him down. Raph spins away again, right in, and he tried to go forehand there. Nice save by Mikhail, as we thought perhaps a backhand, but now Chongo has it. What's time left? And he does get one. 3-1 with 10 seconds to go. Fenty knocked the fence off, knocked the net off, and run away, skate away. Love PG Halifax. Wow, 4-1. I turned my head for 1 second thinking the period's over, and they score one right off the face-off, 6 seconds in. Ouch, that one hurts, and that one I think does hurt. Yeah, you always hate to give one up late, but I mean to give up too late, ouch. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that goal before. 2 goals in the last 10 seconds. That might be a first for me. Long way back now for the Sega Powers. If they can do it, these guys can do it, and they have the Penguins to be able to do it. And here's AJ with it, with Mario. AJ, oh, and a nice one-timer. He's going to trickle in. No, he didn't. Mikhail was kind of watching it there, and then went over and picked it up. To keep that from trickling in. It looked like it might have went, but stayed out here. And they keep that 3-goal lead. Angry Jay with it now. Pass across to Raph, and a nice backhander. He tucks it in. as the Rangers, I think, are perhaps making a change here. They are. And I don't know if they actually changed anyone there. I kind of missed that for a second. So I don't know if they put Tikkanen in, or if they just left it as is. I guess I'll find out here shortly. Yeah, Tikkanen's in the game there. Okay, so Tikkanen and Messier are in. Here is McHale, and he goes back, forehand, backhand, and gets the hat trick as they are now up 5-2 here and regain that 3-goal lead. Rangers with it. Rangers with Tikkanen. And that's McHale. Forehand, 6-2 now, as they are building a big lead, 4-2 here in the second period. As the Chongo Kings are looking strong now, you have to think that perhaps Pittsburgh missed their opportunity last game with that lead and then that overtime chance, but because things are not looking good right now for them. AJ puts it up with Yager, puts it across, but Raf is knocked down. Here's another chance for them if they can do it. AJ trying to find someone in there. He's still got it, waiting, trying to be patient with it. And I think that's what you got to do with these guys. Don't rush it a bit too much and try and get the good play to get that goal that you need. So here's AJ. I think he's going to get a break here. He's in, and he loses it there. Raf picks it up, tried to pass it across. That was picked off. Here's Chongo. Chongo in. Chongo, nice save there by Barrasso. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Down by 4, and they need to get a goal here quick. The Pittsburgh does. They want to get back into this. Shot down the ice. Barrasso gives it away there to Chongo. Is he going to make him pay? No, he doesn't. AJ, cross. Nice passing back and forth there between the two. Could Raf pick it up? He does. He gets back up. And AJ comes in. He's going to cut in, and he couldn't quite get it there. Nice save by Chongo. Another chance. That one doesn't go either. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Maybe they're going to get one here at the end. They do. 6-3 with 28 seconds left to go. And they needed that one. They really can't afford any more goals at this point, and they need to score a bunch to get back into this game. That could be the start of it. Here is Chongo. Is he going to answer? And he does. 7-3 with 9 seconds to go. Chongo puts the lead back up by 4. And Schmidt says, when I say 6, I meant 6. He says it's over right now. Can't regroup after that game 5. It is now 8-3. This is the second time we've seen 2 goals in the last 10 seconds. And the Rangers are starting to put an exclamation mark on this game. Says Coke. And then Dank says, no, the only thing left is to try and form a boy band instead at this point. Dangler, Smoss, put up the pic with Yager in bed with that check model next time. I think that was one from a few years ago, if I remember that. Needed that, says Anatar. Big one, says Dangler. And Anatar says these late goals are killing them. Yeah, if you have to think about that, that's 4 goals that they gave up in the last 10 seconds of the first 2 periods. So 9-3 now. You have to think that this is just about over. As the Rangers are kind of running away with it now in this 2v2 tournament. I think most people would have predicted that Chongo and King would have been in the finals, and it was good to see that the Sega Powers made it there too, but it looks like perhaps that their time is running out here as they're down by 6 with just under 4 minutes to go, and it doesn't seem like the Rangers are going to be letting up anytime soon on this one. Here's Raf with it, with Pittsburgh. Comes in, backhander, scores, and that makes it 9-4. 3.5 minutes to go. And then Bob Kudelski says, I want some plain Lay's. So I guess he's talking about Messier and the commercial with Lay's potato chips. Ketchup Lay's, says she. Ketchup chips. I remember when we had the tournament in Toronto last year, and EA... him and I went to a convenience store, and he was kind of blown away by ketchup chips. Ketchup chips and zesty Doritos. And I said, yeah, they don't have those down in the States, I guess. So 2:20 to go here, down by 5. And we are closing down there. Rangers are just kind of dumping it out now. Not much time left in this game. And we're going to have your first inaugural 2v2 champions for the Super Nintendo online tournament for King of 94. So, minute and 20 left here, and the guys are just winding it down. Kudelski says, yes, ketchup chips are the best, along with dill pickle. What? Chaos says cheddar cheese and sour cream are the best. I like sour cream. Raf trying the pass shot, but Messier, and then Bob Kudelski, Messier was dummying playing, and that's what I wanted. Dressed all over Zesty Morton. Yes, exactly, she. That's a nice Trailer Park Boys reference. And if anybody doesn't know what that means, I guess we'll explain it later. Schmidt says, in Australia, they have cheeseburger chips. They were gross. They did sound gross. 10-5 now, with 28 seconds left. And congratulations to Chongo and King of 94. They won basically four of five. I mean, they didn't play the first game, which Pittsburgh had the 1-0 automatic lead. But if you talk about games, they won 4 out of the 5 here. And that is it. They are your 2v2 champions. So King of 94, he's got 2 trophies coming his way. One for winning the Super Nintendo King of 94, and as well for this one. So congratulations to those 2 guys. Congrats to Chongo and the King. Chaos says Trefo doesn't play ones too many buttons. I'm not sure who he's talking about there. I must have missed that.
It's Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League. Okay. Anatar says, congrats to Chongo and Mikhail. Good games. Talking ass. That Drizzle. Good games. Great stream. Coke says good games as well. Anatar says, good run, AJ and Ralph. I agree. So I agree too. That was an awesome run by those guys. It was nice to see them make the final. And Bob Godelski says, amazing run by the Sega Powers. Coke says, tag team champions of the world. And Dangler says, yes, well played, AJ and Raph. Chaos says, oh, SNES autocorrect. So I guess I missed what you had said there. Oh, he doesn't play SNES too many buttons. Okay, I got you now. Dank says, GFG, boys, great game. Chaos says, great run, real impressive. And Dank says, now NWO has 50% ownership in a hockey line. That is not the trophy. That was something I showed you the other day that I got a while back. She says, so much fun to watch all together. Thanks to Halifax and Smaz. You're welcome. Well, really, thanks, Smaz. I mean, he is the guy that puts all this together with the stream and spending up his own time and making sure
all those GIFs
everything look nicely. So, great job, Smaz, wasting 2 weeks of your life on this. Chaos. Just send the boys the lion. They're not asking for much.
You earned that lion.
Well, the lion has my name on it, so I think they want it. So the stream is down?
Bob. No, it's back up now.
Oh, it's back up. Oh, okay.
Just took like, I don't know, the program just crashed suddenly.
The lion was something that Coach Matt gave to me. It's got my name on it, so I don't think that they would want a lion with my name on it. I actually like the lion.
Mine used to be right here, but now it's upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, my picture's wrong.
Oh, Messier with the chips. Oh, I see.
I lost all my stream setup changes. Anyway.
Chaos said my 5-year-old broke my line. Actually, when my arrived, it arrived broken. I had to glue it back together. So it sounds like all of these lion trophies are in a bit of rough shape. I think I glued it back together nice enough that you can't tell too much, but it was its head broke right off when it arrived in the mail. So and he's just staring down at me. Okay, well, Messi had 10 points that game. Wow. 6 goals, 4 assists. He was in on every single goal. So good job for him. And obviously he gets the chips as a trophy. So I'm just great commentary and overall production here, fellas. 10 out of 10. Well, thank you, Bob Kudowski. I appreciate that, and I know Smaz does as well. Even though I'm not sure what's going on the stream here, we both look messed. But Chaos said guaranteed a game 6 win. So that was Messier. Yeah, that's right. Schmidt guaranteed the win for Messier, and they delivered. So. Do you want to take a look at this game stats?
Yeah. Trying to recover all the... When it crashed, I lost all the changes I'd done. So let me see.
Oh. Raph says...
So that's why all the cameras are screwed up. Game stats, game
Sorry,
stats.
buddy.
Here we go.
You guys played pretty good. I think that game 5 was the backbreaker. Shots just about even there. Breakaways, Rangers led in that category and capitalized 3 times. One-timer, that was that nice one-timer that AJ had to Raph, and just 1 penalty shot that game. So face-offs nearly even as well. Yeah, really upsetting finish there. I hear you, Raph. It was that was tough to swallow. I know how it feels to be up 4-0 in a big game and just have somebody come back and your partner did it to me. And that was a deciding game. You guys played really good though. First few games was pretty good to watch. So last one got away with you. Last one got away. It was the lag that pissed me off. Oh, okay. Not the loss. Yeah, I mean, obviously I can't see any of the lag when I joined from ours. Only a couple times, I think, I saw it, but it didn't seem to affect the play. So what I was seeing was not the same, I guess, as what you were seeing. So
No, the stream gets no lag.
stream gets
Once you press I, it's kind of like you get a delayed view. That's why we go to sync, because we're not live with them. We're getting a delayed feed.
Yes, Raph. I don't know who that is. So what were we saying, Smaz? You were talking about the stream?
Yeah, when you press I, so the reason the streams go out of sync is because we're both in that I mode, and it's kind of like a delayed stream.
Yeah.
So that's why. So when you press I, we're not sending any data to them; they're just sending data to us, and we can fall behind for some reason. So I guess it tries to keep a particular frame rate, and if your computer slows down for a bit. So the issue at the start was I didn't have RetroArch bumped up in CPU priority. And maybe that would be a good thing that we can do to help deal with lag, is everyone should be bumping their CPU priority on that. I think maybe I can show how to do that. Let me figure this out.
Dank says you guys played like champs, Raph. Dynamite hitting out there. Some real mind games by both sides. I thoroughly enjoyed that entertainment, my friend. You and AJ had a hell of a run, boss. So some very kind words by Dank to kind of sum up how they played in that series. I agree. It was fun to watch. That was the first time I really commentated, I think, for 2v2 now that I think about it. So, and yeah, I just, as Raph said earlier, I only come in for the championship games. That's in my contract that I signed with Smaz Cherry Entertainment. So Raph says,
I own you.
Kale and Chongo crushed us at the end there.
So I'm thinking this might help with the lag sometimes. So if in Windows anyway, you bring up this by pressing Control Shift Escape, or you right click on your task bar, click Task Manager, then you go More Details at the bottom, and then you go to Details. Press here to sort by alphabetically. Find RetroArch. Right click. Oh, it's not showing it. There would be a menu here.
Sorry, are you teaching me or are you giving everyone a tutorial?
It won't work for you because you're on Mac.
Okay.
There'd be a menu here that would say set priority, and you would set priority to above normal. Can I get a screenshot of that? Let's try that. No.
Chaos says, listen, Raph, no one said you were the SNES powers. You guys did very well. I agree. I think it was actually awesome that the two best Sega players got together and played in this, because you could tell that they had some cohesiveness on the plays that they were trying to set up and the plays that they were making. So, but obviously, I mean, Chongo and him and his brother have been playing 2 versus 2 their entire lives. So no shame there, I would say. 6-game series, pretty good, pretty solid. And you beat them. You think about it, they won 4. They won 5 total. You guys won 3 total if you talk about actual games. So there's a lot of games that were played. So Chaos says, Smaz, does that save or do you have to do that every time?
So he's asking about this boosting the CPU priority, and no, it doesn't remember it. I think you can download something and install it into Windows, and then you can force it to remember. But can't do it here. I gotta figure out how to show this. So, because you can't see what I'm doing.
Raph, you're probably gonna hate me, but I think you and Chaos are holding up the bracket in Sega. I'm not. I'm just kidding. I mean, I know that you guys gotta play somebody. I can't remember who it is. I believe so. That the Sega 2v2. If you guys are game for that, still. There's still lots left to go in that one. Are you, and hopefully by the weekend, maybe we'll have some finalists. I don't know if that one's moving as quickly. Cass says, I was waiting to Raph for finish. Yeah, I figured that you were. Cass, he was waiting for Raph to finish all of this, and that makes sense. Just kind of get one thing out of the way and then move on to the next. So. The Sega 2v2 still has, there's only about, 14 teams are in it. I think there's 10 left now. So Raph and Chaos play Once a Guru and Double Down. Dan TML and OK Bamer play against Big Balboski and That Drizzle. That one's still pending. Corbett and NIU Husky are playing DPS and Slapshot. That might be over now because they were talking about playing earlier. If I just go and take a look at some scores, they did. Wow. So Corbett and NIU Husky won 13-1 over DPS and Slapshot. And then they won 6-4 in the second game. So they move on. And then that means that DPS is going to play the winner of Raph's series. So I'm just looking at Hockey fan made a comment. I watched your guys' Twitch feed all day at work today, and great work to Raph, Smaz, AJ, and Chaos. Today I watch a bracket, tomorrow I watch finals all day, and of course Halifax doing the background work. King Raph is really good at commentating. He is really good at commentating. And I still think Dan TML is a man. Dan is really good as well. Chaos is pretty funny. That's good. I feel like I want to commentate another game. I'm not even... I feel like we need more.
Do we have anything? It's pretty late, though, for me.
It is pretty late. Probably time to wrap it up, I would say. So I just want to thank all you guys for watching. I really appreciate for anybody that's left. I don't know if there is anybody left. Okay, well, we've got 10 viewers. I'm guessing Raph and Chaos are probably still on the stream. Just again, I wanted to say thanks for signing up for this tournament and playing in it. Really appreciate, again, Smoz for putting all of the stream and time together for doing this as well. Did an awesome job. And yeah, so I've got some, we'll be getting some trophies made up and sent out to the winners, some prizes as well. And basically, I will be spending all the money that we collected on stuff to send out and shipping. So we'll get rid of all of it. Cass says, great job, guys. Thanks, Bud. Appreciate that. Okay, I think that is just about it. So, and everybody get a used PS4 and NHL 94 Rewind.
I was looking at them yesterday.
Oh, I mean, people should be unloading them now for cheap. Go find one.
I think you gotta wait until after Christmas.
So that we can play online.
People seem to be, I don't know, they look expensive right now. I would wait until after Christmas.
Yeah.
People have their PS5s and trying to unload them.
You would have to think that some guys are going to unload them if they're picking up the 5. So. All right, buddy.
All right, so that's, we just have one more thing to do. It's the Sega 2 and 2.
I picked one up for about $230.
That's pretty good. I didn't see one for that cheap here.
And it was a refurbished one, so yeah.
Is it like Best Buy or something?
That was about a month ago. What?
Is that Best Buy or something?
I think so, yes. I think it was like one of the last ones that they had. And then Chaos says, that's like $13 US. Well done. Chaos loves slamming he loves slamming the exchange rate between the US and Canada.
I remember when we were ahead.
We were ahead for a brief time, way back. What was it? 2005? I don't remember.
No, I thought it was after like 2008.
Oh, it was after the U.S. Yeah, it was the U.S. Mortgage crash. All right, I'm gonna bow out here.
Yep. All right, I'll turn this off. Thanks for coming on.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching. And bye.
Love you, bye.